Hi, my name is Amber Benson, and I play Tara on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A little bit about my character Tara. She is a lesbian witch who is very shy and reticent and is actually Willow's girlfriend. Probably my favorite thing about playing Tara is that I got to play a character, first of all, that sort of opened the door for the whole same-sex relationship kind of thing happening on network television in the States. And also, you know, I got to play a character who was very shy and insecure, and she really grew. She had quite an arc during her 3 seasons on the show, and so to be able to do that was really an honor. I didn't like that Tara died on Buffy, but because of the storyline, I knew that it was relevant. It needed to happen because Joss Whedon, the guy that created Buffy, wanted to sort of show this addiction storyline where he wanted to deal with someone, you know, becoming addicted to something, i.e. magic, or it could be anything really. And the only way to actually come back from that was to hit bottom, to lose the one thing that was the most important to Willow, which was her lover, her girlfriend. And it needed to happen. That was the only way, you know. It was yucky. I didn't like it, but you know, I'm an actor, and you kind of have to do what is brought to you. Probably my favorite memory of being on Buffy the Vampire Slayer was the musical episode, Once More with Feeling. It was so much fun to get to sing and dance, and I wanted every episode after that to be a musical. Probably the most challenging and sort of difficult thing about Buffy was making sure that we played our relationship on the show, Willow and Tara's relationship, appropriately, that we didn't, you know, just make it about gratuitous two girls in love kind of thing. We made it about two people who loved each other regardless of what their gender was. In fact, they were the ones that had the most stable relationship on the show, and to me that was the most important aspect.
There's a couple of copies of some of your other work, so tell me about your other work.
Well, I was on Buffy for 3 seasons, but while I was on the show, I actually wrote and directed and produced and actually acted in, because you know, I have to do everything, my own film called Chance. And we're sort of here in England right now, going around doing a little mini tour promoting it. And I did another film called Taboo in the interim. And I've just tried to keep as busy as I could. I also wrote co-wrote actually with this guy Chris Golden, an animated show for the BBC called The Ghost of Albion that was on the BBC's website, and so that was very exciting. So I try to keep busy. For me, the coolest thing about being a part of the whole convention sort of circuit, you know, going to comic book stores and meeting people, doing signings, is that I get to actually meet my fans. Because when you're working, you know, you work and you're sort of in this bubble and you don't know how you affect other people. And when you go out into the real world and you meet people that are actually fans of the show, you find out that what you're doing has an impact on people, that you're actually affecting change in the real world, and that what you do makes a difference, even though you don't realize it as an actor. You know, you do have an impact, and what you do is important.
So what do you think of your fans?
Well, I actually have the coolest fans, because I have fans that are really smart, really sensitive, and really caring, and they help each other out. They're like all connected on the internet. When someone's in trouble, they all bond together to help each other. They have this thing called Amber's Birthday Brigade, where they actually raise money for charity for my birthday, because usually, you know, people want to send you presents and stuff, and I was like, well, you know, for me, it's like I'd rather people give to other, and so they came up with this whole thing where they raise money for charity. They raise money for this thing called the Trevor Project. I mean, they're amazing people. I'm really, really blessed. I have the coolest fans. I guess there's one embarrassing story that comes to mind actually from working on the show. In the musical episode, I have to dance. And there's this one scene where Buffy's dancing, and Emma Caulfield, who plays Anya, she and I sort of back her up. And we had to do this over and over and over again. And finally, on the last couple of takes, I was really tired, and I was doing my little dancing thing, and all of a sudden I walked into the pole when I was leaving. So basically, I'm all like, la la, bang, right into the pole. Nobody noticed, right? That's the take they use. If you watch the musical episode, you can see me walk into a pole, and then be like, no, I meant to do that, yeah, you know, and then wander off. So it's kind of embarrassing, and it's actually out there for everybody to see. Now that I've told everybody, and everyone will be looking for it.
Great.
The future for Amber Benson is she's going to do more stuff for the BBC, writing another Ghost of Albion episode, and just do more writing and hopefully a little bit more acting here and there.